put you on, family. Keep yourself energetically protected. Remove dirty, diseased energy. Remove negative entities. Remove all that dirty, diseased energy and trash. Any crud, crap, bad stuff, bad entities, bad things out your aura. Whole kit. Lavender oil. Lavender oil. If you could see energy, lavender oil is like electric violet light. It's like, golden. It's like white light, tinge of like light lavender, light violet light with tinges of blue, a little bit of blue in there. You know what I'm saying? The lavender oil, it's violet energy, violet light, with sparkles of blue in there, right? So violet light coming from this lavender oil. Obviously, lavender is purple, purple violet. So that violet light is very, very powerful, very cleansing. As you know, violet light, violet color, as far as pranic healing goes, right, is very good at cleansing and removing dirty, diseased energy. So violet light coming from that lavender oil, powerful. Alcohol. This is alcohol spray, right? So we got your lavender oil, alcohol. That is what's in this, right? That's what's in this. Lavender oil and alcohol. That's what we use as pranic healers. So when I'm working on you doing a healing session and I spray my hands, you might see that. Right? That's what's going on. Alcohol and lavender oil, right? The alcohol is good at, right? It's astringent, right? Any astringents are good at removing dirty, diseased energy. So alcohol is an astringent. Witch hazel is an astringent as well. If we don't use alcohol, we can use, witch hazel, but alcohol, things more powerful. So yeah, so what else? Sage, right? If you could see energy, right? Burn some sage around some kids. Some kids, they might be able to still, they still tapped in energetically. Their chakras are still a little bit more open, right? It hasn't been closed. Then third eye ain't been closed yet by the real world and all that, thought forms and put on it like, hey, so kids can still kind of see energy. So when you burn some sage, right? Might see it now. Let's see. You might, sage. Green. It's green light, right? Green light when you burn it. I believe so. Be green, right? So that green is powerful at removing dirty, diseased energy, right? So that's why, all these things are powerful, like sage, incense, and all that stuff, because it cleans the air. Sage has been scientifically proven to remove 98% of pollutants, contaminants, and bacteria in the air, right? Proven to remove 98% of contaminant particles in the air. Why? Because of that green energy, right? Kids can still maybe see like, oh, it looks like a little green, green smoke. So powerful. These are things you can use to keep your energy clean and your environment clean, right? Here's an example of why you need to do that. Because energy gets impregnated in places. So if you got anxiety or depression and you're all those negative thought form, all that negative energy, right? It stagnates. So you've been anxious and all that stuff in the same room for maybe weeks, months, ain't no telling how long. So all that anxious, dirty disease energy is there, impregnating that room. So this is why you got to burn some stuff, spray your room, alcohol spray, right? Picture, violet light in your room or pink light, right? Flushing it out, or golden white light, flushing it out, things like that. All this energetic stuff is important because here's a story of how energy gets impregnated. There was a guy, a pranic healer, I believe, who had a personal driver. That personal driver had kidney issues, and I think he ended up having kidney failure, and he died from that kidney problems. Well, he was that pranic healer's personal driver. That means he drives all his cars and chauffeurs him. So when that driver died, now that pranic healer, until he got a new driver, until he hired a new driver, he was driving his cars himself. So when he started driving his car himself, he started getting kidney issues. And then, he ended up finding out that his driver passed away from kidney failure and kidney problems. And he's sitting in the same seat the driver sat in for years. And he developed kidney problems because all that dirty, diseased kidney energy was still stagnated in that front seat. And he was sitting in that front seat over time, over and over and over. And that energy, he starts to absorb it. That's why you have to keep your car environments clean, keep your personal energy clean, right? So that stuff doesn't have a chance to start manifesting problems and issues and health issues and stuff like that, right? Or bad luck or whatever the case may be, right? So objects as well. You can go, this is why you got to be careful going to like yard sales and stuff like that, getting objects and stuff from your grandma or people you own, strangers and all that stuff, their energy's impregnated into it. So if they wasn't a good person or they was sick, that energy's gone, attached to you when you put it on or when you around those objects. So clean the objects, clean yourself, keep your environment clean, all this stuff, sage, lavender oil, alcohol, salt water, all that good stuff. Love y'all. Peace.